everyone, I'm Danielle with Trinity Readings, and we are going to do the Taurus Weekly Tarotscope. This will be for September 1st through the 7th. Alright, so we're going to pull some oracle cards for you, see if there are any messages you need to hear this week, and what the overall energy for your week will be. And we'll get into your tarot. Wow. Alright, okay. Let's see. Alright, so your overall energy is all tied up, which is that energy of feeling restricted, feeling like you're stuck in a difficult situation. Underneath that, you have the yin yang card, which is the card of, the balance of masculine and feminine energies. So it could be that within a relationship that you have, that there doesn't seem to be a lot of balance, that, this is like all talk, no action. That's what's going on. Because you have the throat chakra, the solar plexus chakra. The throat chakra is about communication. The solar plexus chakra is about your inner power. It's about where you take action. The contract card is about entering into an agreement with another person. It's also about things needing to be balanced. So if you're in a relationship with another person, or if you're just feeling restricted in a situation, it might be because you feel like there's a lot that's communicated, but when it comes to taking action, there doesn't seem to be a lot of action. Let's see what else we get with this. It could also be that if you're feeling that there's not any physical action that you can take, that it's important that you communicate your truth. For some of you, if you're dealing with some kind of like actual legal situation, like some kind of legal battle, it could be that you feel like people aren't taking what you say seriously. Let's see. Okay, I do want to say, with having the Hermit card clarify the all tied up card, that's also kind of a message that if you're feeling restricted in a situation, it's almost like the universe is kind of putting things on hold for you, so you can kind of look at the situation in a deeper way, look deeper into yourself, because this situation, like, it's meant for you to have a deeper understanding of this, that there's something that you need to see before moving forward. Okay, so with the throat chakra card, we have the moon and we have the strength card. The moon card is about those deep subconscious feelings. It's about kind of trusting in your own intuition, following your own intuition. And the strength card is about that. It's, the strength card does represent kind of holding yourself back a little bit, but it is for a purpose. But a lot of times it is like, you know, holding in certain feelings. I kind of feel like there's an imbalance in a relationship that you have. Most likely it is a very strong soulmate connection that you have, or, you know, somebody that you see as your potential future partner. But there are feelings that are not communicated. And it's almost like communication is held back to some extent out of fear. But in another sense, it's almost like not wanting to stir things up. And it's like somebody kind of holds back communicating to hold on to some sort of sense of power. And so there's something being held back. There needs to be a balance between what is communicated and what action is being taken. All right, let me see. Tell me more about what the overall message of this is. So you have choices, which is feeling restricted and feeling blocked. You have falling and you have uncertainty. This is like a necessary change that needs to be made, but feeling fearful of that change. And so if it's a relationship, it's like you and this person both hold back to some extent, either within communication or within the action that you're taking. To some extent, both of you, the communication, who you say you are, what you say you want, is not matching the action. And I feel like that's going both ways for both of you. And so it's keeping the relationship in this very blocked position. And there's just a need for balance in that on both ends. And it's almost like it is remaining in this place out of like a routine. It's remaining in this place because there's a fear of, fully opening up, then you'll lose it. Like there's a fear of losing this if there's any action taken. Yes, baby. I do want to say, too, that you and this person are both really feeling this kind of like I have to do something type of energy, but both of you are also feeling like so uncertain as to what to do. I would say as far as guidance with this, like if you feel this person is not matching their words with their action, look where that, look at other situations that's happening in your life. You have more control over this than you realize. if you feel that this person is holding back some sort of communication, ask yourself what you're holding back from this person. Okay, so let's look further and see what else comes up. All right, let's see. Here we go. All right, so we're going to see where your energy is this week, what you are feeling coming into the week. The Five of Pentacles. Yeah, you're feeling left out. You're feeling kind of alone. You're feeling kind of rejected even. You're feeling like just very uncertain. And if this is about a relationship, you feel like this person is just kind of not acknowledging you. You could also be a little bit worried about your finances right now. You could be just in general going through kind of a difficult time. You do have the World card, which is ending a cycle, which is stepping into something new. Something could have ended, or you could feel like something is ending, and that's what's making you feel insecure. Again, for some of you, it might be that you're dealing with, you might have lost a job, and I apologize. Okay, let's see what else. It's like you're trying to move forward. You're trying to keep your focus forward. You have something that you're wanting to manifest with the Three of Wands. With the Six of Swords is about moving away from a difficult situation. It's kind of like leaving something behind. But in this deck, it always makes me feel like somebody's trying to fight back the past or fight back negative thoughts. So it's like you're trying to keep your focus forward, but it's almost like something from the past keeps trying to come back to haunt you, or a negative situation seems to keep rearing its ugly head. It also could be like within your relationship that you're trying to keep your focus forward, but the person you're connecting with keeps bringing up past stuff. You know what I mean? But overall, I feel like you're really, really trying to kind of close out a cycle. You're trying to get to a higher level. You're trying to get to the next step in a relationship, or you're just trying to move forward in general. But it's like the past keeps coming back. And if you're in a relationship with another person, I just feel like the communication is just kind of scattered between the two of you. It's just very kind of conflicting communication. Again, I feel like, again, these are two very conflicting energies, the Temperance card and the Knight of Swords. The Temperance card is about having patience and just kind of going with the flow and trusting in the process. The Knight of Swords is like, feels like there's all of this information and communication coming towards him, or all of these things that he wants to say and do, that it's so much information that it's like it's really scattered, and you don't know what to pay attention to. You don't know what to take seriously. So again, I feel like you're really trying to keep yourself in this calm and centered place, but it's like just kind of negative communication, negative thoughts just keep coming back. You do have the Judgment card, which does represent kind of the truth coming out, kind of being free and cleared from the past. So you are moving towards that. But there's still a lot with the Nine of Swords. There's still a lot of fear surrounding this. Give me one more on that. There's a need to release a lot of fear and a lot of past baggage. There's a truth that needs to come out. There's something that needs to be communicated, but the communication is being held back. If that makes sense. it's like, you know, with this Magician card, you have everything you need. You have the knowledge that you need. With the Nine of Swords, it's like being kind of frozen and overthinking. The truth is like there. All right, let's see what else. Could be, you know, like I said, I really feel like there is some aspect of some kind of communication that is held back, or something that is held back, and it's keeping you in this stuck place. You do have the Ace of Pentacles, so that's good, and that's what's coming towards you this week. You have an opportunity being offered to you for a new beginning, for a solid commitment. It could be a new job offer too. You have the Five of Swords though, which is that energy of just kind of feeling very defeated. Let me see. Give me one more. It's almost like if this is a relationship, that somebody's just finally, like, they're feeling so defeated that they're finally surrendering and like accepting this for what it is. That's something coming in the Queen of Cups, which is that nurturing energy, that unconditional love energy. Tell me more on what the Five of Swords is. I think you and this person are both realizing that you want the same thing. Look at the Emperor and the Four of Cups. It's almost like you're both like wanting the same thing, but you're both like just approaching it in a very intense way, you know? Or both really trying hard to manifest this future, but at the same time being so fearful of it that it's being blocked as well. But what it is, it's that somebody just finally gets sick of it being in the same type of energy, and somebody finally is just like, okay, like, I surrender. But you have the Queen of Cups and you have the Sun card. The Queen of Cups does represent that deep love, that nurturing energy. The Sun indicates success. This is a really good balance of masculine and feminine energy, by the way. The Sun card indicates that action, that confidence, and the Queen of Cups represents really trusting in your intuition. So that's really good. And that's what has been needed in this connection, is just to be able to have that balance, have that comfort in expressing yourself. You have the King of Swords, which is about the truth, which is about also doing the right thing. The Ace of Wands is a new opportunity for a new beginning. The Queen of Swords, I love it. Yeah. So you have the King and Queen of Swords, which is a very strong soulmate couple. This is a very mental connection. A very mental connection, like meeting of the mind. You're both very intelligent. You both think, see things on a different level. You both think on a different level. But in the same sense, you both tend to overthink. You both tend to maybe see things too logically. And that's where this kind of, difficulty in communication has been, the difficulty in taking action. But you also have this Ace of Wands, which is this new inspiration, this new spark. It's kind of like, you're finding this new passion for each other, and that's kind of what leads to everything else, kind of, all the other, like, overthinking, all the other fears are just kind of washing away. Now, I do want to point out that you have the Nine of Pentacles and the King of Wands as your overall energy. And so what that says to me is, by really focusing on your own growth, and I think that's what you have been doing, you really focusing on your own growth, that kind of spreads out into your physical world. The King of Wands is about having that confidence, being a leader. That's kind of that message of show people how you want to be treated. You know what I mean? I also feel like there's a lot more passion in this relationship. There's a lot more strength in this relationship than you've previously seen. There's a lot of growth in this. But the reason that things have felt kind of restricted is I think that you both needed to get into your own kind of place of groundedness and confidence within yourself. All right, so let's see if there are any final messages you need to hear. Find the lesson. Yeah, I like that card. Growing up. Yeah. It's about letting go of the past. It's about seeing what the pattern has been between the two of you. Seeing what this pattern has been, seeing how this pattern has happened before in your life, and doing what you can do to kind of cut that pattern off. Handling things a different way. Yeah. Trusting in your instincts, following your instincts. It's like following your instincts instead of trying to logic your way through it. So, yeah, this is kind of like clearing out a karmic cycle too. This is a cycle that has repeated itself in your life. And there's a need to just really kind of trust in your intuition. All right. I am going to leave it at that. I hope you guys have an amazing week. I'm sending you much love. Bye-bye.